Amazing trip I'm going to have in front of me now. 2 months in Thailand. It's going to be the North Thailand. This trip. Maybe I go south also, but the prio is to go up north to the real Thailand. But first I go to Stockholm. So tomorrow I go to the airport. And here we have Långholmen Prison Hotel. I remember I stayed here 20 years ago. Claustrophobic to stay in a prison cell with bars. I don't believe they have this card in the early 1900s. It was a big keys, big long keys. Yeah, it's bars, but you can open up the window. So. This is a prison cell from the biggest prison in Sweden once upon a time. Let's go to Thailand now. I'm in Arlanda Airport again, Bangkok. Sawadee krap.
35, get the attention right, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What an adventure to come to Thailand now these days. Oi, oi, oi. The queue at the airport was like 1,000 people, but it took 15 minutes.
The longest waiting time was when I wait for the taxi to this hotel. So still these days you need to take 1 night in a CHA hotel, SHA, and it stands for Safety, Health, Administration. So you pre-book a taxi before you go here when you do the Thailand pass. After the immigration and everything you need to do at the airport, this taxi driver or minibus take you to the nearest hospital, and they let you take a PCR test. And then you come to this hotel, you need to go directly to the room and wait there. I waited 12 hours till I got the results. They knock on my door and give me a letter, and the letter says that I have no SARS-CoV-19 in my body. So after that, after I get the results, I can travel free in Thailand. So I have no COVID, and you are so nervous before you go to Thailand these days. You never know if you get contagious. Before April 1st, you need to take a RT-PCR test before the flight to Bangkok or Phuket or whatever to Thailand. So, but not anymore. So if I would like to do that, I can take a home test to see if I have COVID before I go on the airplane. If it's showing that you have COVID on this test you do on the first day, you need to go in quarantine for 10 or 14 days in some facility somewhere without windows. I don't know if without windows, but so it's a crazy time. But now I'm healthy, and I'm free to go wherever I want in Thailand, because they have no red zones in Thailand now these days. Before they have red zones. And my plan is not to explore Bangkok so much the first time of this trip. I'm going to be away 2 months. I want to go up with train to Isaan, this big region with a lot of provinces. The old real Thailand, they say. I have made a lot of movies from there before. But this hotel, I ordered a suit. It cost like $30, so it's a really Corona price these days in Thailand. Very beautiful hotel and very nice. So that's it. Now I'm going to walk to the SkyTrain and go into the Bangkok city, because this hotel is very close to the airport, and it's about 30 kilometers, 20 or 30 kilometers into Bangkok city. Bangkok train station. Very good. Rotfai ticket.
Ticket you at five. Yeah.
Take up.
The time is now 8 a.m. in Thailand.
But just stopped when the national anthem started to play here in the train station. Buriram.
Buriram.
Chai.
10:05.
10:05. Express.
Express, yes.
Yeah. Up by here. Savadi Cup. Buriram Express.
Huh?
Rotfai Buriram.
ไปบุรีรัมย์วันไหนคะ
Lampung train station in Bangkok. This is a big train station. I think it's the biggest one in Bangkok. So now I'm going to Isaan. That's a big region in Thailand with a lot of provinces. You have like Mukdahan, Surin, Royet, Ubon Ratchathani. So it's going to be really great. And it was very easy to come to the train station, but I really recommend to book a ticket beforehand or come very early to the train station, because this is an express train. It takes 6 hours and 30 minutes to Buriram in south of Isaan. And the first class was full booked. The second class was full booked. So the lady asked me, "Do you really want third class?" Yeah, of course, I go. I don't come any faster if I have a first class ticket. So everybody come at the same time. So it's going to be really great with the third class train again. It costs 200 baht for 400-kilometer ride with train. Not so expensive. And this train station is really Thai. It's not many tourists on the train station in Thailand like this. So now I'm in a coffee shop here and drinking a coffee. Amasua. These train stations in Thailand, I like them very much. They are so genuine, and definitely when you go out to the tracks, old trains, very genuine feeling when you come to the train station in Thailand. And, it's very beautiful architecture and so very nice. I can ask myself why didn't I go with an airplane, because I was so close to the airport the first night I come here to Thailand. But yeah, it's cost a little bit more, not so much more, but it cost like 1,000 baht instead of 200 baht to go with an airplane. But it's a very big procedure to go to an airport. It's a very big procedure to go to an airport. I think so. You need to check in your luggage and everything. So, and you don't see anything. Now I can see the nature of Thailand, the environment. So amazing, beautiful. Very nice. Maybe my train is on, no. Yeah, it's 45 minutes till I go. But the train usually comes quite early when it's a long trip like this. Maybe I can sit on the train now. With a fan, no air condition on the third class. Nobody sit in the sun. Only Falang do that. Now I'm at the platform. I'm waiting for the train. Platform 10. Amazing. This nature that I'm going to experience now is just amazing. Many of the trains in Thailand go through the jungles. It's not the same to go with a car. You don't see so much, but when you go with a train, you see so much beautiful nature. Almost all over the world is the same thing when you go with a train. It's not hard to do this kind of trips. Many people are afraid to take the bus or the train. They take taxi or airplane or something, but don't be afraid. I didn't know anything about this train station. I have been to train station in Bangkok before, but not this big one. And I didn't know anything. So when I come here, I just ask my way through. Where do I buy tickets? And they show me the way. Where can I buy food? So when I asked the lady in the ticket office, I want to go to Buriram, and I just paid, and then she told me platform 10. So it's not hard. And just have a light backpack. Don't drag a big suitcase with you. Have a backpack. It's so easy. You can go everywhere. So easy. You can go everywhere with a suitcase, but it's not the same thing. Take a backpack and don't check in the luggage at the airplane. Just feel free to travel. That's an amazing feeling. One thing for sure is the train is coming in exactly when it should. That's nothing that happens all the time in Sweden. But here, the third class train come exactly 10:05, exactly on the 5 minutes before schedule.
so many suburban areas in Bangkok. And you see the skyline behind the suburbia here. So big contrast in this city. So many nice buildings, then the contrast with all of this poor small villages. That's a big station. Bus, train station. Nice, very station. And big, enormous. Ice cockpit up there. Thailand, just amazing. Like under $1. Like 70 cents. Really good ice coffee. Better than Starbucks espresso house. 100 times better. Go with the train in the third class, just the fan. Don't hesitate. Window. So good. So you feel the breeze. I think air conditioning can be too cold sometimes. Here you have the Don Muang Airport. You can go with train directly to Don Muang Airport. I didn't know that. Very good. You can also take the sky train to Don Muang. Oh, it's so long to see. But you can train like this. It's amazing. You can open the window. If you go the first class with air conditioning, you can open the window. They are closed because of the air conditioning. Look at this. You can't do this in the first class. It's just amazing. Feel the wind and the breeze. You can feel it so much better. It's reflecting in the window. Ayutta Station. Don't put the head out from the window. You can really die if you do that. Now we're heading out more from the city, so now it's more of the nature and the jungle. Very beautiful. As they say in Thailand, Suai Ma. It's a lot of stops during this ride. It's a many small cities where the train stops. Train going all the way to Globetrotter. Far you can go on the east side of Thailand. We are in the province of Nakhon Ratchasima now. Isaan has 20 provinces. Train station. Fast train track here. Really crazy up in the sky. Sky train in the middle of the jungle. Better dangerous in the jungle because they don't cut the grass everywhere.
ไส้กรอกไหมครับมีไม้20 บาทพี่ไส้กรอกไหมครับกาแฟร้อนพี่ไส้กรอกครับไส้กรอกไหมครับ
ไส้กรอกครับร้อนๆครับ20 บาท
กาแฟร้อนร้อนมากไส้กรอกครับ
สับปะรด
10 บาทนะบอล10 บาท 10 บาท 10 บาทครับเลยนะ10 บาทยี่กาแฟ10 บาทนะหวาน10 ครับ
น้ำเย็นนะคะน้ำไม้
มา20 บาทพี่ไส้กรอกไหมแต่ร้อนพี่ไส้กรอกไหมครับ20 บาทนะครับ
แต่รถมาบ้วนจ้ามีหมูมีน้ำทั้ง
เอาไหมครับอะไรดีครับ20 บาทครับ
Finally, I'm in Buriram, the was an amazing trip. And I hope you liked the movie. And now I'm going to explore Isaan region. And that's going to be a lot of movies from here. I really recommend to go by train in Thailand. It's so amazing. It's so genuine. And you really feel that you are backpacking for real when you go on a train like this. So, and it's not expensive at all. Just do it.